Welcome back to the Gunn Show, my friends. Today we're talking all IMTS all the time, and we're talking with EMUGE, one of my favorite cutting tool companies on the planet. So before we get started, let me just say MTDCNC, thank you for powering the Gunn Show. And let us thank our sponsors. We got AMT, IMTS, which we're talking about today. We got EBITDA Growth Systems, the consulting company that can double your profits within 3 years. We got Shop Floor Coffee for you coffee folks out there and you machinists out there. And we have the American Precision Museum. Shout out to my buddy Jerry Rex over there. Today we're not playing any games. Today we are getting right into the thick of it. I got my buddy Kent, National OEM Manager of US and Canada at EMUGE. Kent, thank you so much for being here. First time podcaster? Welcome back to the Gunn Show, my friends. This is the VIP edition.
This is a first-time podcaster. Absolutely.
Well, I feel honored for you to be here. I'm excited to talk about what we're doing together at IMTS. Normally, when I had done this podcast, I go, booth number so-and-so, visit us at this time to this time, booth number so-and-so. So for you listening out there, EMUGE is getting creative. They're actually on 3 booths, and MTD will be with them on Wednesday from 12:30 to 2:30. 3 booths, Siemens, Mastercam, and OKUMA. Am I correct?
You are correct, but I'm going to add a couple more because we are in a number of other booths as well.
You're all over the place. We're only joining you for 3 of them.
That's right.
We wish we could run all over the everywhere with you.
For sure. I've spent a better part of this year traveling, and we've got 17 different demos or parts being displayed across IMTS.
Wow.
And of course, Siemens, Mastercam, OKUMA will represent today's discussion, but we also have Matsura. We're running a live demo at
We'll
Matsura.
see you there also.
And Solid Cam.
Nice.
We have, as well as Hexagon, as well as Herco. We have Hermle will be represented. We're actually doing a Volkswagen bus.
Oh, no kidding. That'll be fun.
Hermle.
As we have the eagle in front of us.
I was going to point that out too for my good friends at Hermle. Here's to you. Here's to the eagle. So
shout out to Gunther, just for fun. We appreciate you.
Shout out to Gunther, you know what, and shout out to Matthias Kohler.
May as well. He's making everything, right?
Yes, he is. He's a great guy.
He certainly is.
But we've been very busy this year. As you'd mentioned, we're not going to be represented at IMTS in a booth, but we are going to be represented across a number of booths.
17 booths.
Absolutely. Or at least 17 applications in more than 10 different booths.
Amazing.
So we've decided the better way to reach a broad audience with the EMUGE-Franken is to do it in this fashion as opposed to just being pigeonholed into one booth. So.
I like when people have a booth for being able to find that destination place, but I also really value the ability to go to all these different places to see these cutting demos and what you're capable of doing. Today, as you mentioned, we're focused on 3 locations.
Yes.
Right? And so let's talk about what people can see. And to be fair, Kent, I don't even care. Let's expand to all of it if you want to. You got all the time in the world. Christian loves when we talk for 3 or 4 hours on this show. He doesn't mind. He just calls everyone else in the studio. He's like, hey, guys, it's booked up for the day. We got EMUGE. We got Kent. We're just going to talk all day long. But we are focused on 3, but I don't mind talking about all 17 if you want. If you get excited about some others, or if there's some special cutting tools that you'd like to share, I'd love to hear about it.
Well, the one thing I'm excited about, outside of the heat that's going on outside the door here, so I could sit here for 3 hours, it's not a problem. Actually, the one thing I'm really excited about is EMUGE-Franken. This is our 40th year anniversary in the United States.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
It's older than you are.
I think we talked about that.
We did.
I really wish it was. But
in your heart, right?
In my heart.
In my heart, too.
So very excited about that. We are celebrating that this fall.
Congratulations.
In our facility in West Boylston. That is where we're located, which is about 40 miles due west of Boston. So as a company, we are a German company. A lot of people knew us initially just as threading. And I've been with the company, it'll be 10 years in 19. See, yes, I'm not 40. In 2025, it'll be 10 years. So in that time, we've grown exponentially. We've actually added a 26,000 square foot manufacturing facility. We're now manufacturing our top cut VAR, which is going to be represented. We'll talk about that in some of these demos. Our inch style end mills. So this is one product we'll touch on, but we have over 10,000 products that we stock in the United States. That's involving not just threading, but drills and work holding and clamping and any type of tool, even indexables. Oddly enough, yes, we do have indexable milling cutters. We stock mainly in Germany with those, but we do have that available. So we are more than just a threading company. We are a well-rounded round tool company. There we go.
You know, you may not know this, Kent, but I've run several polls about threading and tapping. Just who's your go-to, right? You guys are in that top tier every single time.
Awesome.
And it's so cool to hear the stories of what's been able to be accomplished by utilizing your tools. As I come from a machining background as well, and I've said this many, many times on camera and podcasts of my own and other podcasts on doing interviews across the MTD audience. And my first manufacturing company that I worked at was very much a go to the book, find the least expensive one, try to make that thing work, and thumbs up, do your best, right? And then as I proceeded in my manufacturing career, I got to pick the tools that I knew worked, right? And it's tools like EMUGE that changed the way cycle times, depth of cut, material, all of that can actually be performed and make money instead of just.
Right.
I love the conversations of price per part these days, right? Because you go, I need to invest in the right technology, the right tooling to make this project work.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
at the end of the day, you're saving money, even though you spent a little more than the original invoice.
Right. And it's always a hard sell. If the price is high, you always have to justify what that is. And as a company, we've been in business for over 100 years. We're a privately owned company, and we actually are still run by the son of the owner who started the company in 1920. So we have a lot of stability. We have a lot of research and development that goes into the product. So when you get an EMUGE-Franken tool, you're going to get a quality tool.
That's what everyone wants to hear. I mean, and you're known for it. And so I started that thing off with the polls, but I want to ask you, let's take threading out as you're a world leader in that real quick.
Absolutely.
What other areas do you think you stand out for the listeners, for the watchers right now, and they're going, EMUGE, I do know them for threading.
Sure.
Where else do you go, look, you should give this a look and this a look and this a look?
Well, the very first thing I'll throw out there is our barrel cutters. Now, I said that, and I'll put some quotes around it because everybody calls a 5-axis tool a barrel cutter. Well, we do have barrel cutters. It's called our circle segment product, but it's a barrel cutter. It's a taper. It's an oval mill, and a lens cutter. It's all encompassing into our circle segment line. And this line was specifically designed for parts like the Eagle to really maximize the 5-axis machining. So to achieve things that couldn't have been achieved with 3-axis or any standard end mills in the past or ball mills. So as far as productivity gains, cycle time improvements, these are the kind of the go-to tools. Beyond that, we've also expanded into our turbine line, which is taper balls, taper tools, lollipop cutters. We have our top cut line, our top cut VAR, which is our inch line. We have our top cut metric. These are designed specifically for all materials. Within those, we have different radii and different sizes and lengths available in flutes. If you're looking at cycle time, you're looking at metal removal rates. So pretty much the gamut of everything you could imagine on milling, we have available.
Well, 100 years of experience will bring that to the table, won't it?
Oh, absolutely. And the Franken end, actually, as a milling company, is even older than that. So they became part of our organization over 60 years ago. So we've encompassed the kind of the best of all the worlds.
Wow. I got to get over there and see it for myself.
Oh, please do. You're always welcome to.
That would be amazing. All right. So what can we get really excited about? The demos at IMTS, and how can I get some to display other than this eagle I have with Hermelade to display here on the Gunn Show?
Well, we'll talk about that afterwards. I'll be glad to send anything.
I was trying to catch you on camera so I could be like, see, he said it. He said it on camera.
Oh, we're proud to display anything that we can.
I did research for my next opportunity because I wanted to write a book. And I came across this statistic that 70% of small business owners want to fund their retirement through the sale of their business, when in fact only 20% of them actually had a saleable business. And it broke my heart anticipating the fact that baby boomers, there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and in fact it was a train. And so I really wanted to do something about that. So I wrote a book called Scaling the Exit. The purpose of the book was to articulate a strategy for small to medium-sized business owners to increase the value of their business to the extent that they could actually sell it and fund their retirement. And that was really the first iteration of what became EBITDA Growth Systems and our brand promise, which is to double the valuation of small, medium-sized businesses, specifically in terms of an exit, but double their valuation, or we give them their money back.
Actually, I will tell you the one biggest thing, and I'm not taking favorites on anything because each company we've worked with has their own unique aspect to the show. But one in particular I'm going to throw out is Siemens. And what we're doing with Siemens, we actually have a lot of demos with Siemens. So Siemens in conjunction with Track, Siemens in conjunction with DN Solutions, Siemens in conjunction with Heller. Within all of that, the one in particular, I'll throw out Track because they're going to be doing a live demo of a putter. And Siemens, in supporting that, is actually going to be doing a putter competition. So we had a meeting yesterday to discuss this. So where Track will be producing this putter, and it's going to be a full putter that's being produced. They'll have a contest in the Siemens booth. So
Like mini golf.
mini golf, absolutely.
No
You can
kidding.
win these putters.
No kidding.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually pretty cool.
That's very well. I'm going to see you there. I gotta see what's going on there.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, and I do have my my laptop in front of me because I have so many demos going.
Look, you have 17. I couldn't memorize them. Do not blame you.
But these are going to encompass mainly our top cut lines. This is a stainless steel component. So, and a lot of times people would just rather use 4140 or maybe 61 or 6061 in these shows because it's easy.
Sure.
But they decided now we're going to go with the,
Let's make it real.
yeah, we're going to do the real life putter here.
And it's going to be a real possible giveaway for someone as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they will be giving them away.
Nice.
So I haven't used it yet, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, maybe you'll be a lucky winner.
I'm already going to be a winner on this. I'm a winner on this whole deal, you see.
Such a positive attitude. I like that.
Absolutely. No, we're very excited about that. I will throw out there too in the Siemens booth. And again, I guess we'll just tick them off.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to hear about all of them.
As long as we're touching it.
Yeah, Christian already said we got 3 hours, and you want to stay away from the heat, so we're good.
That's right. You just got to bring pizza or something in here.
We could do that. Uber Eats is right around the corner.
Oh, perfect. So the DN Solutions components, we are going to be doing an exhaust merge collector with Siemens. And by the way, this is all with NX, so that will be displayed. That will be a live demo.
An exhaust merge collector?
Yes, and I wish I had one in front of you.
Me too.
Yes, on this merge collector, it's an interesting part. It's the first time I've done one of these. And specifically, this is using our AluCut, which is our new aluminum end mill that we've designed specifically for just aluminum, cast and wrought aluminum. We have it both in bright and chromium nitride, depending on the type of aluminum, the percentage of silicon. So this one is going to use the AluCut. We have this one set up with a rough and finish tool, doing the basic shapes of it. We did employ our lollipop cutter into here, which will kind of be doing the pockets within it. Normally it would be a complete part all the way through, but for the purposes of the demo, we're just basically going, maybe half the depth.
Showing capability.
Of the holes. Yes, absolutely. So we will also have one of our circle segment taper cutters to apply the surface finish and to do some of the details on it that couldn't be done with a specific standard end mill.
And will you be making chips or dry running?
We're making chips on this one.
Nice, cool,
yes.
Very cool.
So you'll also have a chance to see our rhombic shell mill, our indexable tool on this one as well. So yeah, this one's pretty exciting. This one will be made out of 6061, but it is a really interesting part to look at. So.
And I imagine coolant to be in the machine to keep it lubricated since it's
Yes.
aluminum, and we're just going to hear that thing purring.
Oh, absolutely.
Just that hum that we all love.
Absolutely. So we on that same machine, actually, because it is their DVF 5000, we're going to have another demo, a blade, an aerospace blade.
Okay.
Okay, so on this part, we're actually showcasing our ball mill, our AluCut balls. So this will be a really good application for people to see that in action. And I wanted to say, too, on most of these demos, we are using our FPC holders. And our FPC holders are a worm gear driven holder, specifically designed to hold end mills. And they are designed for vibration dampening. They're designed for grip strength, and we do have a anti-pull-out, which is called our pin lock system.
And this
on
comes
these
from you
tools.
guys as well.
This comes from us as well.
Oh, very
yes.
nice.
So it is not hydraulic. It is not shrink. It was designed specifically to really replace both of those technologies, because you're not going to need a shrink machine, a heat machine to shrink the holders. And with hydraulic, you're not going to run into issues with the hydraulics or the bladder leaking or any of those.
Sure.
Plus, the stability on it tends to extend the tool life because you don't get so much vibration and side to side, and you get much better finish on the parts.
Yeah, makes sense. I can't wait to see that firsthand myself.
Oh yeah, that one is a very fantastic tool. We've had that. I think we started about 7 years ago, and it's been one of our top sellers.
I like hearing that as well.
So,
Well, we got, 15 more to go through, don't we?
Yeah.
We
Yes,
really are going to
yes.
order pizza.
Yeah, we might. Have
I don't
to.
mind.
So-
I like pizza. I'm a pizza guy. I think it's my favorite food.
Okay, so in 2022, Siemens did have the E-Rod at their booth. This year they're going to have it again. And there are a couple of demos that we have. One is a wheel, and that is going to showcase our alu-cut ball as well. That is aluminum rim. And there's also a gear housing. That actually is done by Heller, but the part itself is going to be displayed at the Siemens booth. But it's in conjunction with this E-Rod. It's a pretty cool looking vehicle.
Yeah, well, I can imagine if you did it in 2022 and you're doing it again, it must be awesome.
Oh, absolutely. And it's-
if you're repeating something, it's
Right,
awesome.
Right. And they want to kind of come full circle with this.
Right, makes sense.
So yeah, we have a lot with Siemens, with DN Solutions in particular. So really to see the live demos, DN Solutions is the one that you'll see the live demos. With the putter, Track has the live demo on the putter, but Siemens will be showing all of these. So that actually takes care of 5 or 6 of the demos that we're running. So in conjunction with that, we also had a partnership with Mastercam this year.
Exciting.
And it was exciting. And the coolest thing that we did this year is the goalie mask.
Ah, I love that one.
Yeah, have you seen the goalie mask?
Yes, I
haven't you?
have.
Yes.
It's all over the interweb. That thing trends every time somebody posts about it.
Oh, absolutely. And the complexity, it was not really a long time coming, but we did a lot of work. We did a lot of fine tuning because we really wanted a quality product on that. And Grobe did a fantastic job. Mastercam did a fantastic job. This goalie mask, I'm just going to pull that one up real quick too, just because we had so many tools on this. So this goalie mask, we use pretty much the entire arsenal of everything that we sell.
A little bit of everything.
Oh, absolutely. Between indexable milling tools, we have some taps on there. So we also have our alu-cut end mills, both the standard and ball end mill for that. We have our long end mills. So it really encompasses the entire range of everything that we have. So we've got some drills on there as well, our multi-drill.
If I remember seeing that video, there was an extended reach trying to get through that mask, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And watching them do that when I went to Bluffton to watch this, it was actually pretty cool.
Will there be a giveaway for that one too?
Yeah, I don't think there's a giveaway for that one, but
Well, we got to talk to somebody because that deserves to be on the set here.
Yes,
I know Christian
that
would like
one
to see
does.
it too, a real life like hockey mask, Christian. That'd be really cool.
I think it would look great on the shelves back
Most
there
definitely, and then you get to be on every podcast.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
thanks,
absolutely.
Kent. That's thanks to you, buddy.
For sure, for sure. So, and within Mastercam, we've got a couple of other demos that there's not going to be any live cutting there, but we do have an optical mount that we worked on. That one is stainless. We also have a radar mount that we worked on in conjunction with Herco. I'll throw that out there. Herco actually is doing that radar mount this year. So you can go to Mastercam, see it sitting there. If you want to see it in process being cut, head over to the Herco booth.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be cutting that live.
Hi everybody, Amy Teal, CEO and co-founder of Shop Floor Coffee, proudly a women-owned business that's supporting the manufacturing community.
Mike Franz, CIO, co-founder of Shop Floor Coffee. Thanks everybody for tuning in to check us out. Amy, tell us a little bit about Shop Floor Coffee.
So we're here to give back to the manufacturing community through purchases of coffee. So every purchase you make, we donate a portion of those proceeds back to help workforce development initiatives.
We can't tell you how much it means to us to help support the great manufacturing community. We've been involved with it for like 20 years, and we know there's issues around finding good people, finding people that really want to be involved in the industry. And we want to start by giving back to that, giving back to the programs, getting kids involved with these awesome programs. There's robotics, there's computer software, there's so many cool things involved with the industry that people just aren't aware of. We want to help raise that awareness by giving back in a little way that we can.
And really, we came up with the idea of shop floor coffee because there are two complaints on a shop floor. It's the coffee and the toilet paper. We can't do anything about the toilet paper, but we can help you get better tasting coffee on your shop floor while helping the community. So shopfloorcoffee.com, come visit us and support the community.
Well, all of this is extremely exciting to me. Do you want to, so if I'm going to the show, which I'm definitely going to the show, but if an audience member out there is going to the show and they want to see all of these demos, or at least as many as they can, because
Sure.
you know everyone's busy at this show, right? Can we kind of go through all the different booths you're going to be on? Is that possible?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to hear that.
So we've already talked about Siemens.
Yep, and Mastercam,
And Mastercam.
Herco.
And Herco and DN Solutions.
DN,
Hermle, we discussed Hermle.
Hermle, OKUMA.
OKUMA is, yes, we definitely will be on OKUMA because we are part of Partners in Technology. I just want to throw this out there real quick. We are going to be
The Think program.
It's it was the old Think program. Now it's called Partners in Technology.
Oh, I like that.
So yes, they changed that at the end of last year.
Oh, good for them. I got to talk to Wade about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Wade got promoted, so
I saw that. Yeah,
so,
congratulations
it's,
to him as
oh,
well.
for sure. He's a great guy. So anyway, with OKUMA though, we are displaying a turbine disc, and I just want to throw this out there. Our pagoda cutter technology, our skiving technology, and our milling technology is involved with that one. We did a large event with OKUMA
Cool.
in June. So that one
Saw
is
you guys there
available.
actually.
So yeah,
That was a nice event.
and we've posted a lot of that on social media as well. So, but that part will be there. I strongly urge people come and take a look at that and take a look at the machine that it was on because it was a fantastic demo. So I think we've mentioned Matsura,
We have?
Herco, Mastercam, Solid Cam, of course. Oh, Methods machine tool.
okay.
I do want to give a plug to them because we have an entire machine that with Methods, we are doing a mixed mold. It is you couldn't even show a picture of it. You know what? I don't want to because I think they
Let's
wanna
surprise people. Go see it for
with-
yourself.
Absolutely, go see it for yourself.
And it's on, when you say Methods, a lot of people think of the partner companies that they distribute, but you mean a Methods machine, right?
It's an MB650U.
Perfect.
So that's the unit. Yeah, please go take a look at that because we have, again, a number of tools on that. We have our circle segment. We have our top cut. Oh, yeah, that's a fantastic demo.
And those folks make some fun stuff. I've
do.
done some videos with them where they'll make a Mandalorian helmet, where they
Yes.
make little small Mandalorian helmets.
yeah.
They made the Black Panther helmet.
Yep.
I mean, those guys just make some really cool stuff.
Oh, for sure. So I've had a great time this year doing all of these. So these are all the companies that are represented. I kind of threw a little plug there on LinkedIn the other day, but just
I know they appreciate that.
as I'm sitting there drinking espresso, waiting for the plane to be delayed.
I saw that actually. Yeah, so I'm happy you made it to Florida. Thanks for being here,
well,
even
no,
if you are hot.
That's right. No, I appreciate it. So, no, very excited about that. Very excited to show everybody what we can do with the movie. So,
Well, let me ask you a question, Kent, because at the beginning of this thing, you mentioned no booth. When people see these demos, are you going to have representatives on these booths? How can people, if they want to talk directly to you after seeing how great a demo is being cut or the chips that are being made, or they talk to a sales guy of one of your partner companies, how can they reach out to you guys? How can they find you guys?
well, actually, I will be there for the show. Not only will I be there, we'll have a local representative, Kurt Surlovsky, will also be at the show. And there will be a number of other EMUGE personnel there kind of touring the show. But if you go to any one of these booths and ask for me, they'll give you my contact information if I'm not there.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And I heard you recently did some cloning of yourself, so you can be on multiple booths of the same. Was that true? Or is that just a rumor?
Yeah, I think that's a rumor.
Yeah. I tell people I'm cloned all the time. So if you ever see a slower, dumber down version of me, it's not just that I've had lack of sleep and jet lag. I've cloned myself. Just let's blame that.
I'd say if you see a slower, dumber version of me, that's me. The clone is the smart guy running around.
Yeah, perfect. Well, as we start to close this thing out, MTD is going to be with you on the Wednesday from 12:30 to 2:30. We're going to join you on the OKUMA booth, Mastercam booth, Siemens booth. Sounds like we have a lot to talk about and film for you as well. Is there any kind of closing messages that you'd like to share with the audience, because you are on 17 not 17 different booths, but 17 different applications on, I counted at least 9, 10 different booths that you're going to be on. So it's very obvious to me that there's some significance in the partnerships of why people want to work with you and display both what they can create and what they can create with you.
Sure.
So any final messages you'd like to offer to the listeners?
Well, the biggest message we wanted to get out is we're just not a threading company anymore.
That's a good message.
That really is the biggest message that we've been trying to put forward. Even in past years at IMTS, everybody, taps, thread mills, taps, thread mills. When we got drills, people scratch their head. Then they found out we have mills, which we'd had for a long time. So, the biggest takeaway is that we're not just a threading company. We've put a lot of research and development. We are a leader in many of the milling products that we provide. And there's a lot of applications that people will be amazed that we can do. So we've spent a lot of time, whether it's a standard tool, whether it's a special, we can handle every single material imaginable.
And sometimes seeing is believing, right?
Absolutely.
And that's why you have all these partners there.
For sure. And this is the message that as a company we've been trying to send out over the last 5 years, if not longer.
Well, we're going to help you do that.
Wonderful.
And it's kind of wild to me, Kent, as we close this out, how somebody like you can be so good at something and be known for that something, and then to think, well, with all that quality, there can't be more things to offer. Like, of course, if you're that good at threading, if you're that good at tapping, there's going to be more things you're great at.
Well, keep your ears open. There are a couple of good things that are going to come next year. I can't say.
Oh,
but I do know.
You did it to me, Kent. You did it to me. I got something amazing, but I can't tell you.
Well, there is something amazing. I'll just throw it out there. Go talk to Matthias at the Hermle booth. And just use the word work holding, and there you go.
And that's it.
And you'll see it.
Work holding, EMUGE, Hermle booth, Matthias.
Yes.
Okay, I can do that. He's a longtime friend.
Yes, absolutely. He'll be glad to show you, give you a sneak peek of what's coming next year.
Perfect. All right, for everyone watching and listening, Kent did commit to giving me a putter, a hockey mask. What else did you commit to? None of it, right? Actually, none of it. Actually, none of it.
Let's see, a cruise around the world. No, but you know what? I'll do the best I can to get you anything for the shelf.
Well, it would look great here. It would look great. So for everyone watching, listening, we appreciate you. This is IMTS. It's all things IMTS. This is EMUGE. This is my buddy Kent. 17 different demos, 10 different booths, lots of partners. They are not just threading, and you can find out more. Kent will be there. Some of his buddies will be there. Just ask for them. Seeing is believing in our industry. A lot of people can say some things, but once you see it, that becomes real, right? So go over to these demos, take a look. The MTDCNC team will be with these guys, Mastercam, Siemens, and OKUMA on Wednesday from 12:30 to 2:30. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. If you have spent time with us today, it's the one thing we cannot manufacture more of, and we appreciate you spending that valuable time with us.